Alright guys, Nigerians have called out federal government of Nigeria, middle belt leaders. They don't attack the northern Fulani. They spoke on the North Bloc collapse and everything, and they don't stay. You see people when they talk say Mazi Kanu should be released. Kanu not be Nigerian problem. You understand? He's a victim as well. Address the issues all the agitators have raised. These are still the same problem facing them. So Mazi Kanu was never a Nigerian problem. So why are you still holding this man? So I will drop this video, my people, so that we will watch it together and hear what people are saying and what is going on. I will be right back.
Days after slashing the state varsity fees by 50%.
So the hardest thing I've had to accept since I've been here is that Hausas, my tribe, my people, unfortunately are not going to allow Nigeria to become what it's meant to be. The mindset of the northern Nigerians are going to destroy this country.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill, just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. And raise alarm to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. And raise alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate our...
Welcome to this channel. Please like this video, comment, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification button so that you'll be able to enjoy our video whenever we post. Mr. Chinedu Michael, it's like a killing of a Christian in Nigeria has become normal thing to the extent that even when they kill, the news will not apply. We saw the news of how about 40 Christians were killed while they are sleeping in Taraba, and there was no much noise about it, as if it has become normal, because in that axis, Taraba, Benue, Plateau, in this within a month we have had several killings of a Christian in dominated area in that place. What does when with this unending Christian killing in this country, when are we going to find solutions to it?
And that was why there was Nigeria Biafra war. A lot of analysts said it very clearly that it was between a Christian and Muslim Nigeria. That was the essence of the Nigeria Biafra war. And that war, if care is not taken, from what we are hearing from the other side of the region, it's likely that the North want a repeat of defeat the second time. I listened to watching the Taraba State Governor Abu Kefas, respond to the killing of Christians and seeking Biafran alliance. I don't know how that's going to be possible. The governor should not be talking about Biafran alliance, Christians, because Biafra represent Christians. The Igbo represent Christians in Nigeria, both in the north and everywhere, because they are Christian-dominated area. There's no Muslim in the east. And if you look at it very well, if we must go according to the map, the old East Central province old East Central Province includes Taraba, Nasarawa, Niger, Niger State, Kogi, all the one that was made and put on the map by the Portuguese before Britain came and destabilized everything. So they are already seeking the possible alliance, to possibly begin to work toward that direction, because the conquest, it must come. There's nothing you can do about it. The man came out the other day and said, Nigerian politicians are the ones funding. I think the Zulum, the governor of Borno State, said it. Him too that is saying it. Can we say that actually his hand is clear, or he's just being political with that statement? They're all the same. They know what is happening.
It's also part of the politics.
Yes, I know when Bakassi became a threat to the Easterners, the elders sat down and unleashed people, and that was the end of Bakassi. We don't do bloodletting, So the possible trying to get to join, because Biafra must come. There's no two ways about it. We cannot continue like this, because Biafra is only the share of defense of Christians and Fulanization and Islamization agenda in Nigeria. These governors from Taraba, where Danjuma came from, knows it clearly. Unfortunately, I believe that Danjuma is running. The people should hold. It's not about running away abroad after you have created a problem. You are part of the people that created with the infiltration, where the Fulani see Nigeria, as their own conquered territory, that it is a must. They're even saying it is a must. And on that note, more and more are flooding the borders of the north unchecked, because they know that this is an agenda powered by the West, powered by the Arabs, powered from the Middle East. And the American government, apart from the Israeli government, I want to give kudos to Benjamin Netanyahu on that regard, for standing firm to defend civility. It's not about defending Christianity, civility, humanity. Britain can play. You can see what happened. He called out Macron. He called out Ken Starmer. He called out people who are trying to see that to allow Hamas to exist and be killing people that does not owe them nothing. They don't owe them anything. And that is what they are seeing. They want to see happen in Nigeria. That is why they are busy planting hopes of them, planting Fulani governors in all the crannies, so that at the end of the day, nobody's going to challenge it. Nobody's going to come out and say anything. And you want us to continue like that?
That's what I wanted to say.
There will be a time, and I keep on saying it, the Christians in the north should be ready to join Biafra and form a larger alliance. Of course, the Americans, the United Nations, are keeping quiet, but they know clearly that the essence of establishing United Nations was to resolve conflict first. Resolving of conflict. And they will wait there, they will watch and pretend as if nothing. Then when people started defending themselves, and like Israel is doing, you say humanitarian crisis. But when they were killing Israel, United Nations never said anything. Thank God for somebody like Benjamin Netanyahu, who has done the consequences of cut shots. America might be too diplomatic to understand what is going on in Nigeria, or they are pretending on what is going on, or they are in alliance with some powerful nations to make sure that Nigeria. But instead, that let me put it very clearly, the black man is not a stupid man. The black man is not a slave. The black man is a conscious person, and the black man has what it takes to recover in midst of necessity. And the only hope, nobody saw Ibrahim Traore coming. How can the whole world watch Christians are being killed every day, both in the north, in the southwest, in the east, and nobody's talking? The government are silent, the police are silent, the military say they are tired. We should go spiritual. Can you imagine? So it tells Danjuma, it tells Gowon that they have questions to answer on the unholy alliance.
And people like Kanu,
they entered with the Fulani. that led to the Muslim Nigeria and Christian Biafran war. That is what it is. But unfortunately, we are seeing it. The governor Abu Kefal, who is seeking, the Hausas cannot save you. You understand that's the part because Hausas, you can see the recent, gathering coalition. How did you see an Hausa man there? The one that was trying to bring up, he said, the former Malaika, if I remember his name, former CBN governor who was trying to champion an Hausa agenda in North, was shut down. They are seriously, The only way Christians within the Middle Belt can understand this very well is that they should prepare and begin to gather the required, force, to carry out a referendum to be carved out of the North, and possibly because even if they remain here, Biafra is going to expand. We are expanding to anywhere, to the sea. We own it. We own the Atlantic. It's not a Dutch nation. How many is Israel? So they can't be keeping quiet. Everybody's silent. The people that fought for Fulanis are running away from their village, from their state, and are there saying, who is going to defend them? Are you the atrocities you people brought? You should come and defend it. What are you doing? Come on! I said it very clearly. Go on, and Dajuma should come back and lead a military onslaught against the Fulanis. Let us see how the British government, the French government, and other pro-Islamic government of the Western countries will do at the end of the day.
Mr. Chinedu, very, very unfortunate that these people, they usually use our home people against us. Now you are talking about Christian versus Muslim. That's what happened during the Civil War. But look at the two people that led this war. Gowon and this man you just mentioned, Jofilo Danjuma. They are both Christian. Why couldn't they see it in that way that this is a Muslim-Christian war? Why couldn't they see it in that way?
The presence of Gowon was not qualified. It happens that unfortunately, Dr. Johnson Akiri, who happens to be the first military head of state in Nigeria, was not conscious enough because of where Danjuma was actually standing. And unfortunately, Danjuma led the killing. And that is why they compensated Danjuma with almost all the oil block in Nigeria. Can you see that now?
The richest retired general.
Then how did that oil block now been able to save their people's life? Bro, there will be consequences of what happened between Nigeria and Biafra. There's no how there will be consequences because the people that instigated that war put Gowon as a disguise. Gowon was just a disguise.
Figurehead.
A figurehead. Not only figurehead, they have already tailored him, told him what the agenda is going to be like. And he fell for it because he never see tomorrow. But Ojukwu saw tomorrow and demanded for confederation.
And that tomorrow has come now.
Yes.
And do you think that Gowon feel like tomorrow is now haunting him?
Gowon, that's what I'm saying now. The reality on ground that is unfortunate that the people of Middle Belt is ashamed to confront Gowon. Yes. They are. Why you call Danjuma and Gowon calling people to go and defend themselves? They should come and lead the military, lead a war against the Fulanis in the north, and let us see how they are going to dismantle the emirs, the Fulani emirs in the north, the Fulani governors in the north. Let us see how it's going to work. Are they waiting for Igbo to carry a Christian to revolt on behalf of Christians in Nigeria? Is that what people are waiting for? That Igbo should stand?
Again.
When all the whole world, including the Southwest and the Yorubas, gangs down against the Igbo people and kills over 6 million. Still on that, we are picking nylon on the street until today. We don't have any government presence, and the Igbo man is still struggling to survive the ashes of the Civil War. Not minding what the British system did to them. They still right. Even at that point, the Igbo people were able to discover and rediscover that the black man is possibly mentally, physically enriched than the white man. if he has a better atmosphere of expression and ingenuity. And I can tell you that very clearly. There's no doubt about what is happening in the Middle Belt is regrettable. Autumn, to the surprise of many, has started calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Autumn.
Former governor of Benue State, it's not a hidden thing. You can go and verify. Those who are there, we don't know what is happening. It's politics. How do you know Nigeria is going to survive?
That's why I saw somebody comments this morning that they kill about 40 Christians from Plateau, from Taraba, and nobody is talking about all what we discussed about politics, 2027.
Nigerians are dying on daily basis, not only from the north. Enugu State is under massive attack of the Fulani. 250 communities in the eastern part of the country has been, under the control and struggle of resistance by the youth, without the army presence, without anybody present. And to an extent, these guys too are using drone. The Fulani military are using drone now. And you can see the Awami, he said they are tired. Everybody should go and pray. So what does that tell you? And they are politicians everywhere. And look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a certain president. Is he investigating the statement of a governor that the people who are killing Nigerians are sponsoring these people are
in military and politicians
in the government of APC.
Before we go, there is another letter written to people of Ondo State, threatening them that they are still coming to attack church after what witnessed the other time, the killing in Owo. Because it sounded like after they have carried it out to that place, their next target might be Ondo State.
There's no consciousness to tackle. There's no political will. There's no resolve. Everybody, bro, Igbo man will not involve in anything that has to do with Nigerian project in terms of fighting Boko Haram. No, because Ojukwu said it clearly, fought for it, called for it. Nigeria never saw it coming. Chukwuma Zogu said it. What he saw then in the north, Zungeru in Kaduna, they say, but it's coming. I finished to go and listen to Tafawa Balewa about Bello them, what they were saying about the Igbo people. The problem of Nigeria is that Nigeria has the Igbo problem. And like what the Hausa man is saying, until the Igbos get their freedom, Igbos will not be able to discover themselves. Igbos need to move out. I'm going to read peoples. And yes, it's not problem body of the 40 states or more of Biafra. They need to move out from this contraction to discover themselves. Nigerian politicians, Igbo politicians are just wasting their time. They're just wasting their precious time. I wish the United Nations to listen and do their role where they were. Look at now, Benjamin Netanyahu has distanced himself from anything that has to do with United Nations. They now created an aid agency that will be supplying food because they do not trust the United Nations again, because most of these agencies are infiltrated by the Hamas.
They have sympathy with Hamas.
The 5 governors or 10 governors or 20 governors or 30 governors or 50 politicians or 100 politicians from the eastern part of the country cannot determine the future of over 85 million Igbos. That is not going to work. And that is just true. Nnamdi Kanu has become a global recognized. The Yorubas are celebrating him. Yeah. The Hausas are celebrating him. Yes. Africa is celebrating him. And you can see judges from different African countries storming Abuja to look at the face of the man.
Guys, as you can see, that is
the face
anger.
Jewish black nation
are angry, honestly
in Africa.
Speaking. With the way the whole things are really happening, all the trendings in Nigeria, the insecurity, the bandit, Boko Haram doing whatever, and the government pay less attention to them. Abena Yagudropam, share your thoughts. Thank you. See you in my next video.